hello to the camera.
Hey.
It's my friend Starling visiting from Detroit.
B. Logan. So what's up, guys? Turn up. Is this live or?
No, this is not live. This is a regular video. Star, tell us, how's life as a second-year resident?
Okay. So many of you guys probably don't know me, but I'm Starling. I'm actually a second-year dermatology resident over at Wayne State. Woot woot.
She's living that derm life.
Living the derm life, you know what I'm saying. You know, I only work 4 days a week, and got academic day on Wednesdays.
That's a good life, man.
Done by like 4:30 most days. Started about like 8 or 9 most days. So it's just been a real blessing. I really have enjoyed my time just being able to do what I love to do. I love dermatology. I love the surgical aspect. Being able to treat various ages, skin colors, and just the demographic that I'm in. It's just so much skin of color and just hair loss, which is my real research focus. I've just been able to see a lot and do a lot so far. My residency class is amazing. My faculty are amazing. I'm just having a blast, really. And Detroit's not so bad either. You know, I'm not from Michigan, so I really didn't know what I was coming into, but I've been pleasantly surprised, and I love where I'm staying. I live near the Harbortown area, and it's just a beautiful place over there, so it's been great so far. I'm looking forward to being done, though, already.
Being done residency life.
Yes, do what I want to do more so of. I'm tired of school. I'm tired of school, folks. Let's just do what we want to do.
If you could do it all over again, would you do it?
Of course.
Of course, it's like after surviving intern year and like now being second year resident, you think it's all worth it?
I would 100% do it all over again, only if I was doing dermatology.
Only if dermatology, you heard it.
That's the only thing I could ever be able to do.
That's so funny. How is intern year though for you? Because I feel like for derm people it's hard because like it's a lot of, well, I mean, you guys do medicine and derm too, but like, you know, you're not treating people the same way you would be if you were like on internal medicine and like even doing like random services like cardiology and GI.
It's interesting. I kind of looked at my intern year as my one shot to give everything I had from medical school to be able to treat and illness and disease in the best way and capacity as I could as a physician. I was going to give everything I had. So intern year was nuts, especially being a COVID physician.
That's true talk. That's true talk.
During COVID, it was so scary. It was so scary. Cases are picking up. There's no vaccine yet. PPE is low.
I remember,
and people are dying left and right.
And this is your first time being a doctor. It's like, okay, you graduated medical school. Now you're a doctor.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, and now you're in a pandemic. What? Hey. It was so scary, but you know, by the grace of God, we were able to make it through. Didn't get a COVID infection. I made a ton of friends out where I was, and even though we lost a lot of people, there's still a lot of people that we were able to help during this time. I had a lot of fun where I was. I was at URMC, which is an amazing internal medicine program that focuses on resident wellness as well as preparing you to be a great physician. So I never felt burnt out there.
That's so good.
But I also felt like I could run a floor,
So you got really good training, basically. Yeah. You got really good training, but I'm feeling like you're burnt out. That's good.
Yeah, so I felt like I could go back to do medicine, and like if I wanted to moonlight or anything like that, I felt like I would be comfortable doing so.
Would you do that? Would you want to go back to medicine though? Internal medicine, that's what we're talking about. Not just
maybe just for like moonlighting, but or something. You know, actually there was a point during my intern year I was like, maybe a couple days out of the month I would do a couple
moonlighting shifts.
Internal medicine shifts just to keep up my skills, but I don't know. We'll see about that. But otherwise, it was a great time. It was the best of times, and it was the worst of times.
Intern year was rough.
But
I don't say all of intern year was rough. I would say like, I don't know how it was for you, but I mean the beginning for sure. It's like throwing into the mix of things. At least I started off with a pretty challenging rotation, my first couple of rotations. And I had like ICU as my second one. It was just rough. And you start getting you start getting into the swing of things, and then at some point you get like more confident in what you're doing, and then you just start counting down to
Yeah, it was actually something that made me tear up. Like when I was on vacation at the end of the year, I was like, at some point along the way, I became a physician.
Yeah.
You don't know when that point happens, but it does, and you see how you progress from the day one where I was like in tears because I was like, I don't think I can treat these people. I'm gonna kill somebody.
Oh my gosh.
To where you're getting done with your work at like 1 or 2 p.m. You've tucked everything in as you should, and you've taken the best care of your patients that you should, and you've anticipated the problems, and you've made sure to take care of the problems as they come. So that was just like, I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I want to do
It's
for
a
that
good
person.
shift.
That's what I want to do for that.
Definitely happens. I mean, it happens for people at different times, though. That's the hard thing. I think sometimes as an intern, you might look at your other colleagues and you're like, oh my gosh, they're figuring it out, and I'm still kind of struggling. People do get to that point. It just said it may vary at different times. So.
Yeah, I was never comparing. I always thought like I was at the low end of the pack because I did not have that internal medicine background, and so I was like mostly derm. So even then, I was like, okay, well, I still can pick up a thing or two.
Yeah.
And I might have been like not the most knowledgeable internal medicine because I wasn't studying during that time, except for step 3, but I was able to take care of my patients and do the right things for them.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's most important. You'll pick up the knowledge as you go. You have people supervising you to make sure you're doing the right things, and then you pick up knowledge as you go, but you're doing the right things.
Yep, completely agree. You're never really alone, too, for real.
Yeah,
you can always ask people for help. So, yeah.
Which is good. But derm life or no life?
Derm life or no life. That's good. That's how I feel about anesthesia, too. There's nothing else I can see myself doing. So, second year is better in residency, at least for both of us.